Hey gamers, if you love beat 'em up games, then you've come to the right place. In this video, I'll show you the best new beat 'em up games that you should play in this 2024. I know some of you might have your own favorites, and that's okay. All I know is that these games are fantastic. But before we go into the list, let's hear quick words from our sponsor. If you're looking to save money on games, Instant Gaming is the perfect place for you to buy games. This platform offers huge discounts you won't find anywhere else, is super easy to use and legit as well. Just look at the amazing deals they have. You won't believe the savings until you see them for yourself. And not only that, Instant Gaming also give you giveaway for you who want to participate for free games. Who knows, you will be the winner. So what are you waiting for? Start searching for your favorite games on Instant Gaming today. And by using my link, you're not only save your money, but also helps me support this channel. Alright then, let's get back into the list. Vengeance Hunters is an upcoming game that throwback you to the golden era of beat 'em up game with a fresh twist. This isn't just another arcade game. It's built for fans of classic 90s Neo Geo brawlers, but designed for today's action enthusiasts. The game offers flexible combat system. You can either casually mash buttons and still pull off awesome moves, or go deep into the mechanics to unlock sick combos. Each character has their own unique signature moves, offering different playstyles. Vengeance Hunters offers plenty of replay value. You'll face off against all kinds of enemies, mutants, robots, gangsters, even possible aliens. Plus, the dialogue changes based on who you play as, giving each run a fresh feel. Final Night is an action roguelike and party-based beat 'em up in which you must lead a group of diverse characters to save a crumbling fantasy world. You form a party of 4 characters, each with a different class, such as warriors, wizards, or rogues, and use powerful combos and equipment to defeat bosses, discover hidden relics, and progress through random stages. With smooth directional combat and vertical movement, the game evokes memories of beat 'em ups. Whether you're a tank smashing through enemies or a spellcaster raining lightning bolts, the game's variety ensures that there's something for everyone to enjoy. Plus, the offline co-op mode also lets you and a buddy take on the game's many challenges, adding an extra layer of fun as you take down bosses and navigate dangerous quests. When Shredder's Revenge first came out, it was already hailed as the ultimate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Now, with the release of the Radical Reptiles DLC, it's even better, and yes, it's still the king of beat 'em ups. If you're a fan of the TMNT series, or just love a good brawler, Shredder's Revenge should already be on your list. The 2 new characters, Mondo Gecko and Mona Lisa, bring fresh and exciting gameplay elements that make this game more dynamic than ever. The music has also leveled up with the new Radical Remixes soundtrack. If you thought the original tunes were great, these remixes are next level. The Karate Kid Street Rumble is a retro-inspired 2D side-scrolling beat 'em up based on the classic Karate Kid movie trilogy. The game takes players through key moments from all 3 films, with 4 playable characters. You fight against enemies in iconic locations, including the All Valley Tournament and Cobra Kai Dojo, and take on familiar villains like Terry Silver. Street Rumble brings in classic side-scrolling brawler mechanics that anyone familiar with the genre will love. Each character has a mix of light, heavy, and special attacks, and you can level them up to unlock new moves as you play. The signature attacks are a standout feature, letting you choose between pulling off powerful moves or saving that energy to protect yourself with a shield. It's a nice risk versus reward system that adds some strategy to the otherwise straightforward combat. Wrath of the Mutants is a beat 'em up game that's a solid, if simple, experience, perfect for fans of the 2012 Nickelodeon TV series. It's based on the 2017 arcade game, borrowing heavily from the classic Turtles in Time. The gameplay is straightforward with basic attacks, jumping kicks, and spin moves, making it easy for fans of the older games to jump right in. The highlight is the Turtles' special attacks, known as Turtle Powers, which bring a lot of personality to each character. From Michelangelo's Pizza Toss to Donatello's Lightning Storm, these moves add a lot of charm and humor to the game. You'll also encounter fun power-ups and assist characters like Metalhead and Leatherhead, which add a bit of variety and nostalgia to the action.
Twice and dice!
Night Slasher's Remake is a reimagining of the 1993 beat-em-up classic where players brawl their way through hordes of zombies, werewolves, and all sorts of monsters. It's packed with gruesome, horror-themed action inspired by classic tales from Shelley to Romero. The core of the game remains solid, a fun, chaotic monster mash with upgraded combat mechanics, new characters, and, for the first time, 4-player co-op. The combat's been revamped with new moves, like supernatural projectiles and screen-spanning attacks, giving each character a fresh playstyle. The best part, it's easier to pick up and play, thanks to toned-down difficulty and more forgiving mechanics. Plus, the blood and guts are dialed up to 11. This is the version that lets the gore fly with no restrictions. Halluci-Sabbat of Koishi is a 2D action-packed adventure that brings the magical world of Toho Project to life with a thrilling mix of sword combat and bullet hell chaos. In this game, you play as Kameji Koishi, a mystical Satori monster who is thrown into the heat of battle to protect the human witch and gather rare potion materials. But don't think it's a simple quest. Koishi is constantly tested by fierce enemies like the Mushroom Family and the Undead, all while exploring a forest filled with deadly miasma. Players can master assassination techniques and use Koishi's unconscious ability to outsmart enemies. The variety of skills not only give you new ways to battle, but also tie into the game's rich lore. Pulling from the beloved Toho project, Halluci-Sabbat of Koishi is perfect for players who love intense, high-difficulty games that test their skills and reward them with a strong sense of accomplishment. G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra is like a blast from the past. This retro-inspired beat-em-up throws you into the action with the iconic G.I. Joe crew, giving fans of both the series and classic arcade games something to cheer for. The gameplay feels like a mix of Konami's classic Ninja Turtles and X-Men arcade titles, where you fight through waves of enemies and take on massive bosses in fast-paced levels. The special moves for each character are unique and fun to use, and unlocking secret characters and modes adds a ton of replay value. You can have N bring out Snake Eyes Pet Wolf, Timber, to tear into enemies. Now how cool is that? The game isn't just about button mashing. You'll need to master blocking, dodging, and timing your special moves to survive the increasing number of enemy types that keep things fresh and exciting. Plus, with unlockable modes like Boss Rush and Arcade, there's plenty to keep you coming back for more.
We stop talking and start smashing.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate may not completely reinvent the wheel, but it offers an engaging roguelite experience wrapped in the nostalgia of the TMNT universe. The combat in Splintered Fate is fast-paced and satisfying. While it might not reach the complexity of Hades, it's still incredibly fun. Each turtle has a straightforward moveset that keeps the action flowing, although you may find yourself craving a bit more variety as you progress. Boss battles offer the most excitement, featuring unique forms and challenges that will keep you on your toes. The game captures the essence of what makes the turtles special while adding new layers to their personalities.
So fast, turtle. Together, you are victorious.
Toxic Crusaders is more than just a game. It's a nostalgic trip packed with excitement, humor, and colorful chaos. This all-new beat-em-up game is bursting with action and humor, allowing 1 to 4 players to jump into the radioactive chaos of Traumaville. You can play with up to 4 players, team up to tackle tough enemies, share hilarious moments, and unleash chaos together. This game isn't just a beat 'em up, it continues the toxic Crusaders storyline and throws in tons of references to classic trauma films. You'll find yourself chuckling at the offbeat humor and quirky Easter eggs that pay homage to the franchise. Detained Too Good for School is a wild 2D action RPG where you step into the sneakers of a delinquent schoolgirl freshly out of juvie. What's incredible about Detained Too Good for School is the freedom it offers. You can attend school to level up your skills, hit the gym for some serious training, or explore the vibrant city at your own pace. You will battling gangsters, forging friendships, or causing chaos. The choices you make will shape your destiny. You're not alone in this adventure. The game features a diverse cast of characters, each with their own stories and potential to help you along the way. Some may become your allies in combat, while others could spark romance. Navigating these relationships adds depth to your experience and opens up new gameplay opportunities. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind is more than just a retro game. It's a time machine that takes us back to the golden age of beat 'em up. The story is all about a major threat from Robo-Rita, a robotic version of the Rangers' iconic nemesis. She's teamed up with her younger self, Rita Repulsa, using a time portal to rewrite history and stop the Power Rangers before they even become a team. As the Rangers, you'll battle enemies from all across the MMPR universe, trying to save the past, present, and future. You'll punch, kick, and Zord summon your way through wave after wave of enemies, with intense boss fights that will test your skills. You'll get to pilot all the original Dinozords and even the legendary Megazord for those epic, larger-than-life battles. Slave Zero X throws you right into a futuristic, cyberpunk world full of non-stop, brutal combat. This 2.5D action-packed prequel to the 1999 Dreamcast shooter shifts gears, swapping out guns for a samurai sword. You play as Sho, a badass who merges with a powerful prototype slave unit, becoming an unstoppable force of vengeance. The combat is the real star here. The game focuses on precise, methodical hack-and-slash mechanics where learning combos and timing is everything. Button mashing won't get you far. Each fight feels strategic, requiring you to think fast and strike hard. As you go, you'll face a range of enemies that keep things fresh and intense. The game has all the ingredients to be a must-play for action fans, with its slick combat, cool setting, and satisfying mechanics. Tenjutsu is a frenetic roguelike beat 'em up you don't want to miss. This game throws you into the shoes of a renegade Yakuza, determined to take down 4 powerful crime syndicates ruling Secret Garden City. It's all about mastering brutal martial arts, crafting deadly combos, and unleashing chaos in a dynamic roguelike world. The action is non-stop, blending smooth combat with strategic upgrades as you unlock new moves, gear, and even areas to explore. What makes Tenjutsu special is its ability to adapt to your playstyle. You get to shape the city based on the weapons and upgrades you choose, which gives each run a fresh feel. Well, if you love Dead Cells, this game brings that same addictive energy but with a slick martial arts twist. The fluid combat and roguelike mechanics make it highly replayable.
Thank you for calling the Stick It to the Stickman application hotline.
Stick It to the Stickman is an absurd, action-packed roguelike brawler that transforms office chaos into unfiltered mayhem. You play as a new hire, eager to advance through the ranks by beating up on your coworkers, managers, and bosses. The goal becomes CEO of America's worst company. Along the way, you'll discover insane business techniques that will make each run even more chaotic, ranging from coffee-powered power-ups to absurd weapons approved by HR. The humor is sharp, the action is fast, and the physics-based combat is so ridiculous that you can't help but laugh despite the carnage. Whether you enjoy roguelikes or simply need a break from reality, Stick It to the Stickman transforms the mundane corporate grind into something wildly entertaining. Lollipop Chainsaw RePOP is a hack-and-slash game with plenty of zombie-smashing action. As Juliet, you'll use your chainsaw to carve through waves of enemies. But she's not alone. Nick, her decapitated boyfriend, helps out with special moves like Nick Toss, Nick Shoot, and Nick Popper. The game is divided into 7 stages, each with its own unique challenges and gimmicks. You'll fight zombies, rescue survivors, and even play mini-games like basketball or baseball to mix things up. One of the game's highlights is the Sparkle hunting system, which rewards you for taking out multiple zombies at once with a cool slow-motion effect. You earn coins that can be spent at the in-game shop for new combos, outfits, and upgrades for Juliet's stats. And don't worry about frustrating quick time events from the original game. In RePOP, a new auto QTE system makes it easier to jump through the action without constantly mashing buttons. And that's it for today. What do you think about this list? I know there are best beat-em-up games out there that I haven't mentioned yet. Please share your favorite beat-em-up games that you think deserve a spot here. Don't forget to like this video, and make sure you subscribe to this channel if you don't want to miss another great list. And as always, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.